Wama mumugailana bosu mutameala tage ia wama panua ital. Tameala wanalewa na wana walana inoke inu anu watu nasi powina ganitelia ganiaba eliana sawa ikite ya kai boso waina panua elana powina ni niteli niab inoke eliana bulinga mwana iha inoke yab wana boliana sawa iaba ikahi nabi nuwana inak kaiwana nasi natunau nige sawa tekana nikikite ya inoke wananu wana koliana nasi mata nasuina nilau powina ipaha bobu iye guluan mula abo panua ilan pou himine mina inoke totolia hitaga ol abo totolia hia walau nige hiate na tamalia nige hiate na hinalia ge totolia walimata hikaneleana ana sigalan toto maliana heya kaiwana tameala nisikal nine mniab panua toto eliana hiaba genas nisikali mali mniab.
At my place where I live, I see now is for the turtles is like before. I heard from my father, they said that before, like Panapon from where I live is before it was turtle, lots of turtle. But now I see, in my time here, I see it's not many turtles from now.
Because in the old times, our Bumbuna's time, our Bubu's time was with father, mother, they used to see and grab plenty turtles. But in our time, when we grew up, turtles are about to finish.
Now I know about conservation. Before I stay in the village, I did not know about conservation. So CICI took me here to work, and now I know conservation. So I stopped eating turtle forever.
As one of our aims here for the Conflict Island Conservation Initiative is for protection and conservation of these islands. To do that, we've started focusing on marine turtles as one of the species. Some of the work that we're doing is tagging turtles. So we're looking to see how many turtles are here and nesting on the conflict group of islands. We're also looking at their population size and status. So whether the populations are actually increasing, whether they're stable or decreasing. There is poaching and taking of turtles here in this region for subsistence and food and trade and other drivers. But if we conserve the turtles from these islands and protect them for future generations, there'll be more within the region. The ultimate goal of the Conflict Island Conservation Initiative is for conservation, to make this a marine protected area, a locally managed area with community monitors, with local people, engaging in this area to conserve it for their future generations also. The protection for the coral sea is lacking. The Conflict Islands is one of the last standing places, I think, of the coral sea that has such beauty. And it's not just about turtles, it's the sharks, it's the rays, it's the diversity of fish, the coral, and it's the people. They're all connected in a food web and rely on the ecosystem, the habitat that they live in. So we need to protect that as a whole.
The conflict island has a number of similar threats to the rest of the world. Climate change is absolutely one of those, having negative impacts for our turtles. It can affect every stages of their life cycle. The available area for nesting, sex ratios, hatchling success, health and survival, and as adult breeding patterns and migratory movements in the sea. We have logs washing up on the beaches, which is blocking access for the turtles. These are all the results of the climate change. Tons of plastic pollution and marine debris washing up on the beaches, causing unhealthy environment. The marine life are eating it and dying as a result. There are issues such as poaching, overtaking of turtles, overfishing of reef fish, sharks, and overharvesting of sea beach dimmer. Overfishing in Papua New Guinea waters by foreign-owned fishing vessels, which can go untracked and unregulated illegally. And this happened in the past within BDM fishery. If these fisheries collapse, then our communities are the ones who lose.
Our local rangers here on the conflict islands have helped to protect over 20,000 turtle hatchlings. In just this last season, there were over 13,000 little hatchlings released. Since the start of the program, we've actually tagged more than 1,200 turtles. We have trained 47 staff and community members as turtle conservation rangers to conserve turtle populations for the future. The conflict islands is regionally and globally significant. Hawksbill turtles are a classic example of how connected we are. The nesting hawksbill turtles from the conflict islands were satellite tagged, and they travelled all the way through to Australia via the Coral Sea to forage and feed. Those turtles will return back to the conflict. The conflict islands has a really healthy ecosystem because it has been without much human impact. Protecting the conflict islands as a marine managed area will help Papua New Guinea reach its commitment to the UN Sustainable Development Goals of protecting 30% of its waters for a healthy ocean and climate by 2030.